in, they straddle the line, Chair edging it forward. Croydon got through the tackle, magically got it through to Serong. He got down, he got up again. Oh! You've got every right to be amazed. Serong, so right. Throws it on the boot. Oh, that's incredible.
The kid has come away, give him the medal. An extraordinary goal. How do you keep that goal, Caleb Serong?
You might ask how. I'm not sure we can answer.
You get the feeling there'll be plenty more Serong highlights over the next decade or so. It is one of the most anticipated games of the round, Fremantle v Carlton. It is the last of 3 games on Super Saturday on Fox, and they're all crackers, gents. We've got Bulldogs v Adelaide, Port v West Coast, Fremantle v Carlton, and then best on ground, of course, to finish.
It's a good finish to the night as well, isn't it? Oh. Best on ground, just ticking. Have you watched? Have you tuned in?
No, not yet.
Of course you have. You were on our show.
Oh, yeah, actually I wasn't I? Yeah. That's how memorable.
It's a loaded question.
That's how memorable. Hey, I might be on.
I set it up and you just spike it.
Hey, check the ratings this week because I might be on.
Oh, OK.
I might be on.
Oh, now. Well, let's head to Perth because this is one of the most exciting games of the weekend, Fremantle v Carlton. Young gun Caleb Serong has been good enough to join us on 360 Extra. And, well, Jack was just admiring the painting in the background.
Dior painting. The times have changed, Brie. When I was a second-year player, it'd be nothing. Just a painted wall. Very nice, though, Caleb. I like the Dior. Is it yours or is it has it been planted there by someone else?
No, thanks for having me, guys. Yeah, well, definitely. I've just moved in a new house and I don't get to pick anything that gets put in the house. It's all my girlfriend, so... my job's just to put it on the wall, and I've just, after 3 months, been able to get it up on the wall eventually. So, my choice.
You are going to make a great husband one day, Caleb. Let's get into a bit of housekeeping first, though, not the Dior painting, but more so the COVID complications at Fremantle at the moment. We've been told 5 players and 2 assistants, Hayden Young and Heath Chapman included, who played against Essendon last week. What have been instructions from the club as you try to limit the COVID damage at the moment?
Yeah, it's obviously disappointing to have those guys go out with the side and then the other guys kind of missing. But I think the mentality we have at the moment is just next man up, and I think we've got a bit of depth in the squad at the moment, and some guys down at Pure playing some really good footy. But I guess at the moment, the same throughout the whole kind of season and throughout the pre-season when the cases started going up over here, is just to try and mitigate the risk as much as we can. And that's kind of been through trying to kind of separate the group at times, whether that's the Waffle guys in the AFL at the start of the week to try and minimise that risk. But yeah, the guys up top, Peter Bell and those kind of guys have done a great job in minimising our risk as much as you can, and we're just buying into it and just trying to, I guess, not allow it to kind of get through the whole club and just kind of small clusters at a time.
It doesn't seem like much is going to slow you guys down, Caleb. Your form as a team has been outstanding. We saw a stat on the couch on Monday night that said the team with the best turnover differential at round 5 since 2014 has played in a prelim, and you guys sit at number 1 in the comp at the moment. What's possible for this group this year, and have you had to reassess what's possible?
I'm not sure if we have to reassess. I think for us at the moment we're just focusing on each week at a time, and at the moment it's Carlton this week, and I think we've had a really good start in terms of playing the way we want to play. We're really backing ourselves to drive to our numbers and use those guys and use our game plan and the role players that are playing on the open side, because at times when we go straight we can't really use them. But I think we've really all bought into what that means for the team and the club, and I think we're seeing that on the weekend. But I think for us, we're just, like I said, taking it 1 week at a time, and we're not really too fussed about those stats and what it kind of looks like as long as we're playing our way.
Caleb, there's been a bit of commentary around Nat Fyfe and the captaincy, and yourself and Andrew Bashaw have been the 2 guys that have been floated as the heir apparent. How does it feel not having him out there at the moment? And have you made a conscious effort to pick up in that leadership area?
Obviously, it's really disappointing having Fyfe kind of miss throughout the last few months, but I guess what the commentary around that, what they don't see is what he's doing behind the scenes, the amount of work he's not just only putting into himself and his body, but the rest of the group, and investing in our younger players, which has been amazing. And I've seen that firsthand. He's put a lot of work into both myself, Andy, Hayden Young, these kind of guys, in trying to develop us as leaders and allow us to take a bit more control, and he's really developing us in that aspect. And I think that's really making us a better group and allowing that kind of leadership to be diversified a little bit. And he's been awesome in that aspect. But I don't think there's any kind of chatter inside or anything about anyone else being captain of our footy club at the moment. Fyfe is our leader, and he's someone that we can't wait to have back out there, not only as a player but as a leader.
Just two quick ones to finish. Caleb, have you spoken to Adam Cherry this week? Yes or no?
Yeah, a few little texts.
Friendly texts?
Always.
And it is going to be a really special occasion, the Anzac match on Saturday night at Optus Stadium, the 25th anniversary of the Len Hall Tribute Game on Anzac weekend. How special is this going to be a part of?
It's going to be really special. I think, obviously, the last 2 years we haven't been able to put a celebration on that we would have liked for the veterans, but for me, this is my first Len Hall game that I'm going to be a part of, and I think there's going to be a massive crowd there on Saturday night, and it's going to be a big game against a really informed team in Carlton, and we can't wait. I think having someone like Arthur Leggett, who's 103 years old, come in and recite the ode pre-game is going to be really special and give the guys a real boost, because I think we were trying to do it last year, but got canned pretty quick when COVID hit over here. So we're really excited. It's a massive game for the club and a massive celebration.
Yeah, absolutely, Caleb. Well done. You're right. Arthur Leggett, I mean, at 20... how old are you, Caleb? 21? 21. At 22 years of age, Arthur fought against the Italian army in Libya in the Battle of Tobruk, captured by German paratroopers in Greece, 4 years of incarceration in a coal mine in Poland, all at the age of 22.
Strong, look at him.
Have a look at him. Still looks fit as a fiddle, and he's going to be out there reciting the ode on Saturday night. What a moment for Arthur and his family.
Puts a lot into perspective, doesn't it? Caleb, enjoy the occasion at Optus Stadium and good luck for the game as well.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. Thanks for having me.
They're the stories you love out of Anzac Day.
And I love that he was across it.
It was great, wasn't it?
The fact that he knew Arthur's name, he knew what he was going to be doing on Saturday night. Clearly, they've spoken about that as a football club, and it just shows a level of respect that players have for the occasion.
Pretty mature kid for 21
Stadium
years
as well.
Age.
How good's that going to be?
It's a light show.
Pumping.
Yep, it'll be great.
There.